Poland, August 11, 1999. The small village of Nowa Dusza lay nestled deep within a dense pine forest, home to just over 100 residents. Life here was peaceful and old-fashioned, untouched by modern chaos. The people held a deep and unwavering devotion to the Virgin Mary, whose white marble statue stood in the village square, right beside the ancient chapel. In the weeks leading up to August 11th, villagers murmured with unease about the approaching total solar eclipse. The elders called it a heavenly warning, a sign of judgment. The younger ones scoffed, calling it superstition. But deep down, everyone felt a strange fear. That evening, as the moon slowly swallowed the sun and darkness blanketed the world, the village sank into an unnatural stillness. This wasn't the darkness of night but something heavier, thicker, like a curtain of shadow pressing down from the heavens. The villagers gathered in the square, surrounding the statue of Mary. The old priest began leading them in prayer. No wind stirred, no crickets chirped. Only the murmurs of the rosary filled the suffocating silence. And then it happened. A blind little girl named Aniela, just 9 years old, suddenly looked upward and whispered, "I see light. Someone is crying." Her mother gasped. Aniela had never seen anything in her life. She was born blind. The crowd turned and gasps rippled through them. The statue of the Virgin Mary was weeping blood. Thick red tears streamed from her eyes and fell onto the white cloth at her feet. But instead of soaking into the fabric, the blood pooled into the shape of a cross. The priest collapsed to his knees in shock. Some villagers began to cry. Others wanted to run but found they couldn't move, as if something unseen was holding them in place. Then Aniela spoke again. But this time it wasn't her voice. It was calm, powerful, and solemn like a woman from another world. "You have forgotten the light. You live in hatred, pride, and betrayal. This is your final warning." And with those words, the eclipse ended. The sun burst forth again, flooding the square with warm light. The bleeding stopped. Aniela collapsed. From that day on, everything changed. The villagers repented, many returned to faith. Aniela regained not only her sight but a strange gift. She began to see things no one else could. Lost souls, divine signs, silent whispers in the wind. Investigators came to examine the statue, but no camera could capture her face. Showed only a white blur, like fog. The story spread across Europe. Pilgrims visited Nowa Dusza, lighting candles beneath the bleeding Madonna. But those who watched closely noticed something terrifying. Each time the world teetered toward disaster, the blood would return. To this day, no one can truly explain what happened that night in Nowa Dusza. Was it a warning from heaven? A miracle? Or was it something far greater, a divine cry for humanity to return to the light? But one thing is certain. Whenever darkness grows in the hearts of men, she weeps again, and perhaps she is watching us now. If this story touched you, or made you think twice about the mysteries beyond our world, subscribe for more untold stories, hidden miracles, and forgotten truths. Turn on the bell so you won't miss the next divine warning. And most importantly, never forget to look up, because sometimes heaven is crying.